I've shared my story many times about how I was prompted to begin writing. I was on a train heading from London to Nottingham, and I didn't have anything to read. And I remembered that I picked up a small publication from a mind, body, spirit bookstore in London, one of those free publications. And I pulled it out, started reading, opened the publication to an article written by Barbara Brennan, a well-known healer from the US. And she was speaking about the importance of utilizing your creative energy. And a few sentences in, I heard a voice, and that voice said, "You can do this. You can write articles that inspire and motivate others." So, without questioning it, I closed the magazine, turned to my husband, and asked, "Do you have a pen?" He said, "No, I've got a pencil." I said, "Do you have anything to write on?" He said, "No, I have a napkin." So I started drafting my first ever article on a paper napkin using a pencil on a train heading to Nottingham. And then when I polished the article and sent it to the editor of the magazine I'd been reading, and as soon as I hit send, I knew that article was going to be published. And I went on to be a feature writer, not only for that magazine, but for 20 plus other magazines in the USA, Canada, and Europe. Then I had a lucid dream, and a great being, a master yogi, came in the dream and asked very simply, "When are you writing the book?" My response was, "What am I supposed to write about?" I really didn't know. And she looked at me as if to say, "Come on, don't be such a dummy." And then she began walking away, and she turned, looked over her shoulder, and said, "It's important to understand your own journey." And even though there was tremendous fear around sharing my story, which was very personal and deeply transformational, I did what she asked. And again, that led me to go on to write 7 books in total, along with 3 guided journals, and really share the truth that when you live true to your inner guidance, when you listen to what it is asking you to do, when you step into it and you embrace everything that you're being guided to create, then there's a tremendous alchemical process that happens, and there's an expansion of consciousness, and there's a recognition and a call to action that fully aligns you with your heart, with your soul, and with your authentic beingness. If this is you, if you feel a prompt or a call to tell your story, to author a book, but you're fearful about what that might look like, if you feel anxious about navigating the self-publishing terrain, if you're concerned about what others might think, if you feel tremendous fear around being seen, then I'm here for you. I know what that takes. I know what that looks like. I know what that feels like because I've been through all of that myself, and I've come out the other end. And because of understanding what this takes, I've created a 6-week online course titled Writing Your Heart Out, which begins on September 28th. It's available for pre-ordering now, and you'll get a discounted rate. The course is organized to fully support every aspect of the work involved. There will be 2 video lessons every week, support content, a weekly group Zoom meeting, a dedicated Facebook page to see clearly and to see through any conditioning, any patterns, any fear, any blocks that may be there that are subtle. That said, this is going to be a really powerful, completely supported course, which will help you begin to tell your story, to create a solid first draft, to build the foundations for you to be able to do everything that is required when you are self-publishing, from uploading on KDP, creating your cover design, and being able to market and promote effectively. So if you're interested, you can find out more details at the link under my bio. You can also reach out to me. You can find me at truealignment@yahoo.com. And I'm here for you if you have questions. So if you've always dreamed of being a spiritual author, sharing your spiritual awakening story, your healing process or healing journey, and understanding that what you're sharing is medicine, not just for you, but for others, then I'm here for you. So check it out, join me, and let's begin the work of writing your heart out.